Hello and welcome to Raeann's channel. My name is Rachel, or Teacher Rachel, as I'm known at VIP Kid, but I wanted to share with you some tips and information about VIP Kid, because you might be wondering, is this a scam? I see the ads all the time on Facebook from VIP Kid, or just hear it mentioned here and there, and this is before it was even really big. I got hired 3 years ago in VIP Kid, and I didn't know if it was a scam when I saw it first advertised. But I'll let you know it's not. So I have some things I would like to share with you about VIP Kid, and I want you to ponder these and take them to heart. So, if you're considering VIP Kid, just follow me to the end because this video is going to be packed full of information. One thing I like the best about VIP Kid, it's very flexible for my lifestyle, for our family's lifestyle. I became pregnant while I was working at a brick and mortar job and teaching, and I actually had to stop my job because I had to go on partial bed rest. I started to have contractions while I was at work at 17 weeks and didn't know what was happening. It's actually genetic and runs through my family that we just happen to have contractions throughout pregnancy and need to go on usually partial bed rest. So anyway, I was very sad to leave my job. And I had my baby and was staying home with her and thought for sure I'll stay home with her the first year, kind of play it by ear from there. And eventually my second kid came around 17 months later after my first, and I was looking for some source of income. I thought as long as I'm having babies, I need to stay home. I didn't really want to go back to a job where I would have to leave it again. And so I decided to look online for some online teaching jobs, and I found VIP Kid. And one thing I like about VIP Kid is that I can work opposite hours of my husband. I can work early in the morning before he leaves and late at night before he comes back. So I'll work 5 to 7, and then I can work in the evening. So I work actually for two jobs that are teaching jobs, but this one I'm just going to be talking about VIP Kid. Some teachers teach a ton from 1:30 in the morning to 6 or 7, depending on your time zone, and so it's very versatile. A great thing about VIP Kid is that what other job can you get up 10 minutes before class or earlier if you want to and have very little prep time? All of the slides are already loaded for you. All the PowerPoints there, everything's already laid out. So as soon as you kind of get familiar with it, you can easily show up before class 5-7 minutes before and be ready to go. As you can see, I have props here. They have 5 stars you give to the kids throughout the class. Each class is 25 minutes long. And so you get paid for that class time between $6 and $8 for what you're hired for. So if you teach 2 of them, you can make anywhere from 12 to 22, depending on what you're hired for per class. And then you get money on top of that. That's $6, let's say, per class, 25 minutes, $2 on top of that for showing up and teaching 40 classes in a month. So you can make $8 and then $8, so $16 an hour for you to wear pajama bottoms and orange on top. They recently changed it. You don't have to wear orange, but I think that the parents like to see you're presenting VIP Kid. And before I had this VIP Kid on it, I just wore different orange shirts, which is great. So again, the 5 stars, I have different things here in my classroom. I have, the girls want cupcakes, if the boys like vehicles. I also have back here, I used these this morning, these cute little things I got off Amazon that have the cute little superheroes. Here you can take out his mallet, which is kind of cool. And I have the US map behind me, so I always point to where I'm from. So I'm in Central time zone here. And Valentine's Day, so I got that. It is very nice. And then just to show you, you can really teach anywhere. So I am actually in the corner of a bedroom, the townhome we have. See this sound panel? I have this because I have a little girl, 2-year-old, sleeping on the other side of this. And you see, this is just a toy room right over here. I'm just teaching in the very corner. I love the corner. And here are my little thing of props. You can have more props than that if you wanted. And so I have my markers, props I use every day, flashcards, and you really need to have I'd love to walk you through the process of getting hired and what to use and how to help you be peppy on camera. You know, all you need is a bachelor's degree and a minimum of a year teaching experience. You can use many different technologies for teaching. Some of the ones are MacBook Pro. It does not do Chromebook, but you can do, I have a list I was going to read to you, so hang on a second. You can use PC, Macs, iPads, and Surface Pro tablet. But VIPKID does not support Chromebook. So I'm actually using a Yoga Lenovo, which is great. And you think, well, do I have to buy a new computer? It's like, no, you don't. There's ways to test your computer and the speed of it. Some computers that you have now, that are being made now, are actually faster without an Ethernet cord. My old one was a simple $250 one from Walmart, and that one was faster with the Ethernet cord connected. And then I suggest getting some kind of gaming headphone. Some have the ones that just come out right here, and those were great. I think these were 60-ish. I'm not sure exactly, but this is what they are. And I can put them on like this and talk like this. Sometimes I've heard that you get some feedback to this. You can just move it out a little farther. But having one of these are meant for talking and hearing and your sound coming through clearly. Because you're teaching English as second language for VIPKID. Which I said, you just need a bachelor's degree and a minimum of a year of teaching. And so that minimum of a year of teaching, you'd want it to be, it could even be babysitting, helping your child's homework, Sunday school, coach, tutoring, say of a year, and that can help you get into the doors. And you ask, like, is this already saturated? I've heard there's a lot of people working for VIPKID. Yeah, it's true. We have over 100,000 teachers. But guess what? We're moving into 100 countries. New countries eventually. And so the first 2 weeks, once you get signed up, the people on the VIPKID side are marketing your profile. So you put your profile, they put your profile very visible to other people for those 2 weeks. So I suggest opening up as many slots as you can. It's that's what's really nice about VIPKID. You can open your slots. During the day, the kids are sleeping. So Central Time, 7 to about 6:30ish, they are sleeping. That will change when daylight savings comes to 6 to 8. My time will be peak hours of students booking classes. So because I've been working for 3 years and I have my 4th on the way now, it's easier for me just to teach between 5 and 7. And sometimes I could pick up evening hours on the weekends too, either Friday night or Saturday night. So yeah, the kids are so cute. What I love also about teaching about VIPKID is that a lot of behavior issues that I saw in the public school or private goes away, because you're just teaching one student one-on-one. And the beauty of that is you can be silly and funny as you want and talk about animals and have all sorts of fun props. But even if the kid happens to, while you're teaching them, somehow not listen, maybe they're playing a video game on the side, the boys sometimes, or maybe the girl's just not feeling it. Maybe they don't feel good that day, and they're anything. You can really do anything for 25 minutes. So even if the tension is not quite there, or they're just so young and they're trying to understand, they're learning English as a second language. So English is new. Can you imagine trying to talk in Chinese? And you think, well, maybe I'm not qualified. Maybe I don't have enough experience teaching children. Hey, you speak English? They want to hear from you. You've taught children before? They want to hear somebody who's taught children before, somebody who has a bachelor's degree. Do you have those requirements? You may already have the setup at home, the computer and just a corner. Some people teach in a closet. Some people have taught in their laundry room, in their bathroom. Like you have a corner of somewhere inside of your apartment, your house that you could use, or just the side of a wall. If you think about it, this space here is not very large. Really, I'm in this probably like 4 foot by 3 feet or so area of space. It does have to be quiet though, so you can try to make it be quiet. It can be challenging, you have kids, but you figure out ways, and usually they're not awake between 5 and 7 anyway, or somebody could just watch them. They know now, don't go in the mom's teaching and then go find daddy instead of mommy. What if you're the only one home? Don't worry, you can find a way to help them. Sometimes it's even, I used to even, just think of creative ways to help them stay where they were, was putting food out for them. If in the case they came out, so they're really thirsty, the question they normally be coming in asking, giving them that, but I digress. It may not even have kids. It's okay too. So, yeah, I wanted to encourage you to really consider VIP Kid because it's worth it being at home and having that freedom to work from home and to work as much as you would like and to market yourself. Yes, it is different. It's different being on camera and that sort of thing. But if you think about it, the student is nervous too. Maybe more nervous probably than you are because they're just seeing like one individual a couple times a week on the camera, maybe the first time, and you're seeing probably several. And you just pretend like you're FaceTiming with a friend. So they do a great job with training you up and showing you everything. There's so many resources available when you're doing in VIP Kid. I encourage you to watch other YouTube videos about VIP Kid and see if it's right for you. I've really enjoyed it, hence why I'm here 3 years later. It's helped me stay home with my family. I think, yeah, the first year I made $7,000, I think, working part-time, and so that's only 20 hours a week, 10 to 20 depending on the schedule. And so to find a stay-at-home job that you can sit in your pajamas, you can't beat it. It was nice meeting you, and if you would like to have a mentor and don't have a mentor already, I'd love to mentor you. Check out my email below. There's also the sign up too for my referral code, but if you want to talk about more, I would love to share you more tips and tricks of the trade and help you guide you along that process. Have a good day. Thank you. Goodbye.